our farm is La Clarine Farm. And La Clarine in the French Alps, which is where I come from, is a little bell that is put on the goats and cow and sheep herds. And this is how, when you have your animals up in alpage, high up in altitude, and there's no fencing, that's how the farmers know where his herd is. And each herd has a slightly different sound. So this is kind of a nostalgic thing for me from where I grew up.
These are our goats. They're American Alpines. We've got about 60 of them right now, plus or minus. We kind of lose count. Most of the goats, I'd say a good 80% of the goats, maybe closer to 85% of the goats have been born here on the farm.
Well, we wanted to make cheese and wine because that's something that we really enjoy. And we wanted to have our own herd of goats, and so this area was well suited for having goats and growing grapes, so we came here.
Out of the 60 or so goats we have, we're milking 46 this year. They have babies in the spring, obviously, and we milk the goats generally from beginning of April until about Christmas time, and then they get a few months off to when they're pregnant in the winter to kind of recharge their batteries, and we get to recharge our batteries. And so our cheese making season is about 9 to 10 months.
So I make the cheese in this small 40-gallon vat. I make a rennet type cheese, which means it inoculates for a short time and coagulates rapidly. So it takes about 3 to 4 hours for me to be completely done with the cheese making itself. In this vat, when it's full, I can make between 7 and 8 cheeses of this size. These I made last night, and this morning I salted them. And so they're staying here to drain for until tonight, and then tonight I will salt the other side, and then they will go onto the cheese drying racks, like here, and I flip them every day, and they'll stay on this for a couple of days. For like 4 or 5 days. And then after that, they will go into the aging room and they'll be aging for 2 months. I make only raw milk cheeses with milk from our goats only. I don't buy any milk, which means that we're a Farmstead cheese making. So this is our little aging room, sort of a cave. And the cheeses stay in here for 2 months minimum, and I need to flip them every other day. And I also wash the wash rind cheeses, which are the Dorado Gold, like this one, and the Russet, which are those little ones. Those get washed several times a week. And the Sierra Mountain Tom is a natural rind cheese that does not need to be washed. So that just gets flipped every other day for 2 months minimum.